So Chanelle, for listeners, so I do work with Chanelle with the Louisville Community Bail Fund. I am the intern coordinator for the group. And Chanelle, tell us about the group, but also because that's how I know you. But you are 1,000 things other than that. You are all things to all people. So let's talk about that.
That part. But I just love how Missy just underwrote like what she does for the Louisville Community Bail Fund. She strategically partnerships with white folks and how white folks can get involved in very much change agent abolitionist work. Really does some dope ass. Can we cuss?
Mm-hmm.
You just did.
Okay.
How you gonna cuss? Here, hold on. I'm gonna help you out. Say that. Can we cuss?
Can we cuss? I know, right?
Look, it's yes, you can. I'm gonna hit the beat, but it's never on time.
Know, right? Never.
So, and in rapid response, gets together our jail support, which is very, very much important because people do not know how dangerous it is when protesters are arrested, but also what that means for people who are already inside. So we are very thankful for Missy and her interruption to her white cousins. So it's been fun.
Thank you, friend.
You're welcome. I am a community organizer and have been most of my life, but when it became time for the movement, I didn't know I was in the movement because I was a victim of police terrorism, is what we call it now. And it was a real tragic event because those people went on with their power to actually take someone's life that did garner media attention, that got my case, dismissed and expunged all in the same day, stuff you don't hear about. So you knew something was going on. And I just felt like I needed to do something. From 18 on, I felt like that thing was to make sure I would go to school, be a teacher, and then the political education piece, the actual political science piece. What does it look like getting the right people into offices, making the right laws and stuff? So I volunteered a lot because I did not want to get paid for campaigns. I just felt like that showed some type of bias. But if I volunteered, it's not necessarily me saying I endorsed this campaign, but I was learning and I wanted to make sure I knew all the ropes. And I'm like, is her name Janita? The lady that sat in the window in Living Color.
Don't give me the baby.
Yes.
Let's go.
Looking. It's Benita. Her name is Miss Benita, and she sit up in her window and she's like, look, you ain't heard it from me, and just tell you all the business, but you ain't heard that from me. And so I love being in that space because there are a lot of backroom stories that go down around what happens with community organizing, what happens with building community power, and speaking about things that are innately wrong and give other people privilege, whether they know it or not, and make have-nots out of people who did not ask for that treatment whatsoever. And so I work predominantly in my community. I'm a community person of mothers that are single, also a community person in the West End of Louisville. My family has always been from the West End since they migrated from the middle of Kentucky. Y'all remember we from the South, so we ain't got no great migration stories, but we.
And Chanelle, how do we find you?
You can find me on the block. I'm just playing.
Let's go.
But you can. But you can find me on Facebook. I'm more responsive on Facebook because they're doing too much with these different apps. But I'm also on Twitter, not so much Instagram, and that's about it.
All right, let's go. Let's get it. This is your boy, Miguel. This is Common Conversations. Y'all know how to find us. We'll see you in the next episode. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. And if you want to know more, pick up a book.
Bye, friends.
Yeah.